दहशतगर्दी है, ये जो मारा मारी है, ये जो रेफरेंस गर्दी है, ये जो नामालूम है, ये जो नामालूम है, ये जो नामालूम है, रियासत हमारी कब्जा तुम्हारा, रियासत हमारी कब्जा तुम्हारा, मिसाइल हमारे कब्जा तुम्हारा, मिसाइल हमारे कब्जा तुम्हारा।
Paul Brothwood, I represent the Anglo-European Trade Consultancy. We're deeply concerned what's going on in Kashmir. A lot of people will argue, well, what's it of the interest of the West, America, etc., to be involved in the Kashmiri problem and how the people are being persecuted. The problem being that Pakistan is using it as a breeding ground for terrorists that they export worldwide. So it's everybody's problem. It's the international community's problem. The way the people in Kashmir have been treated by Pakistan is appalling. It's an international disgrace, and that's why we're here today in Switzerland to let the people know, the United Nations, let the world know how these people have been treated, persecuted, kidnapped, terrorised in their homeland. And that's why we must all work together. Cross-party, doesn't matter whether you're left or right, what country you're from, we should all stand with the freedom, for the freedom of Kashmir and these people. Thank you.
Stand in solidarity with those people who are being oppressed over there in Pakistan by the Pakistani security forces and by the Pakistani state for a strategic purpose. Unfortunately, whatever we have seen in Balochistan, that there is an enforced discipline of the people. We are seeing the state is suppressing the people, voices of the people who are there, and whatever we have heard from our Kashmiri brothers, that they are also facing the same thing by the Pakistani state forces, that their resources are being looted over there, their people are being victim of enforced disappearances, and in the same way that they are also facing eliminations over there. And unfortunately, that the people, the state is using the religious terrorist organizations for a specific pseudo-religious war, and for that, we request from the international organizations that they must make accountable Pakistan, that they should stop people sending for pseudo-religious war. Thank you.
Civil society in the country and outside of the country. Now I would like to invite the representative of Baloch people, a prominent human rights defender, Mr. Hanir Mengal, who is president of Baloch Vice Association.
आज हमने ये डेमोन्स्ट्रेशंस इसलिए किया है कि पाकिस्तान की रॉन्ग गोइंग्स, जो ह्यूमन राइट्स की ग्रास रूट वायलेशंस हो रही है, लोगों को शेड्यूल फोर्स में डाल के उनकी वॉइसेस को सप्रेस किया जा रहा है गिलगित बल्तिस्तान और पीओके के अंदर, और स्पेशली चाइना और पाकिस्तान की कोलैबोरेशन से जो लोकल लोगों की जो मसाइल और मसाइब में बहुत ज़्यादा इजाफा हो गया है। तो आज की डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में हमने बेसिकली टेररिस्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की डिसमेंटल की डिमांड की है, और तमाम जो पॉलिटिकल प्रिजनर्स हैं उनके रहा करने की बात की है, और जो सब लोगों को फ्री एंड फेयर ट्रायल होना चाहिए, और इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसीज की जो जुडिशरी मैटर्स के अंदर इंटरफेरेंस है उसको ख़त्म करने का मुतालबा किया।
We belong to Pakistani occupied Kashmir, so-called Azad Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan, where people, they do not have basic rights, and people are facing extremism, terrorism, and plundering of natural resources was also highlighted here, because those Kashmiris who are living under Pakistani occupation, they have no representations at the Pakistani institutions. For example, in National Assembly we don't have any representation, in Senate. That's why we have no other choice to come here at Geneva to raise our voice against human rights violations, plundering of natural resources. Pakistan is constructing mega dams in Muzaffarabad, in Gilgit-Baltistan, and They have cut the lifeline of the people of Muzaffarabad. People are protesting there for their water, but Pakistan is not ready to listen. People are forced to leave their native place due to environmental disaster and lack of water. And we here gathered to ask United Nations to intervene for the release of those political workers who are tried under anti-terrorist acts in Gilgit-Baltistan, Baba Jan, Iftikhar Hussain and their colleagues for their immediate release. We also highlighted here the narco-terrorism. Pakistan is recruiting youngsters for the purpose of jihad in so-called holy war in Indian side of Kashmir and in Afghanistan. But those youth or youngsters who are not willing to jihad, they are giving them narcotics on the very cheap prices, and they are systematically destroying our youth and our generation.